Let's skip this part. Did it too many times.
Hi there, it's Dustin. Now that you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you. You have a load of bulk behind you. Standard shipment for one of our clients based in Allsted. Expected right away at Allsted. Sensitive cargo containers are designed to withstand turbulence, but keep a steady flight speed and adjust accordingly. A timely and secure delivery ensures that everyone is satisfied. All the relevant info is in the flight packet uploaded on your map. Smooth sailing ahead.
Let's get our clearance.
Finkenwerder ground. Tommy Mike Echo Charlie Tree 410 with Echo. Request taxi for takeoff. South departure.
Tommy Mike Echo Charlie Tree 410. Taxi to and hold short of runway 2 Tree via taxiway November Kilo India Golf Charlie Bravo. Contact tower on 12 Tree decimal 255 when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 2 Tree via taxiway. November Kilo India Golf Charlie Bravo. Tommy Mike Echo Charlie Tree 410.
I'm guessing we have to go to the left. Nope. Let's just skip this part. We want to fly.
Finkenwerder Tower. Tommy Mike Echo Charlie Tree 410 at runway 2 Tree, ready for departure. South departure.
Tommy Mike Echo Charlie Tree 410. QNH 1014 South departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 2 Tree.
Cleared for takeoff runway 2 Tree. Tommy Mike Echo Charlie Tree 410.
This looks good now.
Tommy Mike Echo Charlie Tree 410. Continue for south departure.
Finkenwerder Tower. Tommy Mike Echo Charlie Tree 410. Continue for south departure.
Now let's retract the flaps.
2 Tree, 410. Cleared for takeoff runway 2 Tree. Runway 2 Tree, ready for departure.
Let's set up the autopilot.
Tommy Mike Echo Charlie Tree 410, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Finkenwerder Tower. Tommy Mike Echo Charlie Tree 410. Frequency change.
And we are on our way. Leaving Hamburg. Let's adjust the mixture to not run out of fuel. Don't really understand the settings behind this, but I see people are setting it to 50%. Probably has to do something with the altitude and the oxygen in the air. So with less oxygen, I'm assuming we need less fuel, but I could be wrong. Yeah, from here on, probably not much to do besides the radio communication that is run by the enter key. It's a not so long trip, but I think we could use the sim rate to get this thing going. We could skip to the descent stage, but then we are losing out on crucial credits, and we are trying to grind them. So that's why we're gonna use the sim rate. And also thank you to the one current viewer. I hope you are enjoying the stream. Flying through some dark clouds. or underneath them. I have to say, I love the graphics of this game. I wish my graphics card could do more, but I think it's decent and it looks quite decent. These volumetric clouds. We are still running at a sim rate of 4 times the speed. Let's see how far we made it. We did not travel the distance. At least not for now. I'm gonna try to increase it if it takes too long. I think we will be skipping the part entirely and just skipping to the descent stage. Okay, decided to skip this. Not very enjoyable, that straight flight. Okay. Let's announce our arrival.
Echo Delta Bravo Tango traffic. Tommy Mike Echo Charlie Tree 410. 1 miles north, 2400. Inbound to land. Runway 25. Echo Delta Bravo Tango.
Autopilot is off. Oh, we are just about or above the airstrip. Let's make a left turn. And enter the pattern. We also need to do we need to lose some speed. We need to lose some altitude in a controlled manner. Since this airplane doesn't have any air brakes, the flaps on 10% will do the job. For now at least. Looking at the fuel, we are on the limit. I'm a fan of always getting a bit more fuel into the aircraft. You never know.
500.
Echo Delta Bravo Tango traffic. Tommy Mike Echo Charlie Tree 410 is on final. Runway 25. To land, Echo Delta Bravo Tango.
Going full flaps. Doesn't feel right. I think we have to circle back. Most likely. Awesome, let's skip this part too. Let's skip all the boring parts. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Decent, I take it. Let's see how much we made. Yeah, could have been much more, but for the skipping and everything, I'd say it's okay. Where to? Edmisten. Let's take something nearby. We have our one and only aircraft. And let's manage the fuel to not almost run out again. Should be fine. Skipping this part again. There was a time where
Captain, are you ready? Great.
I loved
It's
to do
Dustin,
that,
your
but
dispatcher. You know, just a quick
those times
reminder
are
about
over.
today's job. You're carrying manufactured goods on this flight. Standard shipment for our partner based in Edemison, but super time critical. You must reach Edess ASAP.
Interesting that every shipment is
Skids
super
are designed
time
to withstand
critical.
turbulence, but it's crucial you keep a steady flight speed and adjust to changing conditions. Let's get the cargo there securely and on time. As a reminder, all pertinent info is in your flight packet. Fly safely, team.
Yeah, let's skip this as well. Skippity skip.
Echo Delta Alpha Quebec traffic. Tommy Mike Echo Charlie 4 Tree 1 Tree. Taking off runway 29er. Departure to the west. Echo Delta Alpha Quebec.
Easy 8822. Descend and maintain 2200.
Descend and maintain 2200. Easy 8822.
Did we get the clearance? Let's just go ahead. That field looks nice. Let's set our heading. And let's give it to the autopilot. We will climb at a rate of 500 feet per minute. Should be enough for the engine to handle it. We are once again on a crossroads in terms of skipping the flying part. Although the scenery looks very good. I love the blue of the sky. Yeah, let's jump ahead, take on the landing.
Descend and maintain 2500. 0130 tree.
I think I missed the entry.
Echo Delta Victor Papa traffic.
Or I
Tommy
don't
Mike
want to
Echo
go
Charlie
do
4 tree 1
the
tree.
wide loop.
1 mile south, 1700. Inbound to land. Runway 25. Echo Delta Victor Papa.
Let's go straight to the base, and from here to the final. Flaps 1.
Buff Express 671, contact Hanover approach on 119.605. Good day.
Going to 119.605. Buff Express 671.
Echo Delta Victor Papa traffic. Tommy Mike Echo Charlie 4 tree 1 tree is on final. Runway 25. To land. Echo Delta Victor Papa.
This is looking good. Probably the part of the flight simulator that everybody does enjoy the most. Somewhat hard landing. But still, it's a landing. We are safe. Almost made it. I stopped. Need to make it across with the whole aircraft.
Echo Delta
Okay,
Victor
let's skip
Papa
this part.
traffic.
Not that is interesting. Although we are losing out on points, but so be it. And thank you for the 2 people watching now. If I may ask any feedback from you, how is the feed coming over? I hope the graphics are somewhat decent. The PC is somewhat... It's a gaming laptop actually. A Lenovo Legion Pro. And not sure how the graphic cards is yeah, holding up. Okay, we got a tiny bit of points. Not that much, to be frank, but still. Twisted, thank you very much. And again, welcome to the stream. Let's go for the next short flight from Hanover to, what is that, Dortmund? Somewhere above Dortmund. And we will have again some transfer costs, but yeah, not that much. We are still in the millions. We are, yeah, rich in the game at least. Let's have a look at the fuel and top it up a bit, just to be sure. And maintenance should be good, but yeah, let's. Okay, the landing gear, fair. We had a hard landing. Moving on from here. And yeah, again, we will be skipping this part.
Captain, are you ready? Great. It's Dustin, your dispatcher. You know, just a quick reminder about today's job. You have materials behind you. Important delivery for our client's site. Expected immediately at Luddinghausen. Our skids are built to handle turbulence, but maintain a constant flight speed. Let's keep our delivery on time and safe. All the relevant info is in the flight packet uploaded on your map.
I wonder, I probably
Safe
should
flying.
turn on the indicators, the assistance, so to speak. Like to show me the yeah, taxi ribbon, flight path. We don't need that. Yeah, and let's display the active waypoint marker. Won't be wrong, I hope.
Lufthansa 466
Hanover ground. Tommy Mike Echo Charlie 8911. Ready to taxi. Departure to the west with Mike.
Tommy Mike Echo Charlie 8911.
I'm Twisted.
Taxi to
I'm
and
on
hold short of
a,
runway 27
I would
right
say
via
mid-end
taxiway
PC,
Delta 1 Foxtrot 1
running
Lima
on
Mike
a,
November. Contact
I
tower
think it's
on
an i9
120.18 when
processor
ready.
and a RTX 4070, but it's the mobile version, so it's a gaming laptop.
Taxiing. Hold
The
short runway
Lenovo
27 right using taxiway Delta
Legion
1
Pro
Foxtrot
5,
1
I think.
Lima
Yeah,
Mike November. Tommy
Legion
Mike Echo Charlie
5 Pro.
8911.
Yeah, that's the laptop. I have to say I'm happy how the game looks for me. I don't know how it comes over the stream, but yeah, the flight sim is really hard on the hardware. So as long as I can follow these beautiful blue arrows, I'm fine. Probably no collision here. Yeah. But yeah, a 4080 would be awesome in a desktop PC. I just don't know where to put it. At this time, I'm playing from a rather tiny room, a baby room, and the baby is just 1 week old. So yeah, gonna have to take out my stuff rather sooner than later. Oh, is it? I do have a PS5 too, but I usually play Gran Turismo there, and only Gran Turismo. Yeah, I think Microsoft or Asobo. I mean, the game is when we compare to Microsoft X, the game is dope and everything, but with every update we get something breaks, something needs to get fixed again. And I think the PS5 version is not spared of that practice, so I'm sure they're gonna fix everything depending on the hardware of the PS5 and everything, but yeah, it just takes time. So I'm just now seeing I'm traveling too fast, taxiing, I think not over 20 knots. Yeah, what I wanted to say to finish my mind, I don't have any trouble with uninstalling the game, not playing it for half a year or maybe a full year, and yeah, then jumping back on and see what's new. And usually I'm surprised in a good way how everything looks. And yeah, even as I said with my gaming PC, I don't know if I can call it gaming PC, but with my laptop, it's quite decent, and I can enjoy it from time to time. Thank you. 27 and 26. That is. There goes the points. Okay. Congrats on your 2 children, Twisted. Ours are 4, and the second is a girl. The first is a boy, the second is a girl, just one week old.
Tommy Mike Echo Charlie 89
sleeping,
11.
thankfully.
QNH 10, 14 west departure approved. Cleared
But
for
yeah,
takeoff,
as the night
runway
comes in,
27 right.
she has. Oh, I'm making so much mistakes. But okay, let's just go into the skies. Yeah, as the night comes, we have to stay awake because the little princess decides that our nighttime is her daytime, so have to cope with that for a few weeks, I guess. I think I even forgot to use the flaps. But okay, we are airborne.
Terminated. Good day.
Set the heading, autopilot on. Again climbing. Let's make 600 feet. Let's give the engine some air to breathe, and let's work on that mixture. In these times we have to save fuel. Everything is expensive. Okay, now we see the waypoint too. Don't know why I turned that off. I normally use that quite excessively. And in the early times, I have to be frank, I used to fall asleep a lot while playing the game or the sim, just because the ways were so far away, or the distances. And then I found out about the sim rate setting, used it a few times, and then yeah, tried to enjoy the simulator. Twisted, I guess you're playing yourself, like a lot. Okay, this could take some time, huh? Time to appreciate the graphics again. Oh, you are even higher up than myself. Congrats on that. But I think I also made the mistake of not investing properly in the early stages of the career mode. So I might just redo everything, but having the licenses is kind of okay. Looked a bit like a waste of time. It took just too long. But I ended up settling for the Cessna Skyhawk. I really enjoy flying this plane. It's very like calm, no pressure, no rush, nothing. And I think even if you crash in the game, you can easily recover it. Yeah, Hotess 4. Isn't that from Thrustmaster? Let me Google that quickly. Okay, it says it's for the PS5. Yeah, now seeing it. Yeah, this has to be a game changer. I myself have the, what's this called? The Gladiator NXT. Got it once for my birthday. And it's a solid build. Only downside for me is that you don't have any settings like loading automatically. You need to enter everything, every button, and you need to map everything out. So that's a bummer, but besides that, it's really good quality, and I think it was about 120 euros, something like that. Since I'm in Europe, we have euros here. And I saw from Thrustmaster these Hotel systems, but for the PC, and I think the bundle goes for 500 or 600 euros, where you have, can I call it the left and right part? Like the flying stick would be the right part, the left one for the thrust and everything, and that looks very high quality. Yep, I saw the Vision Jet. Didn't fly it for now. Like I flew or I got myself the Rafale, I think it's called like that, warplane or yeah, military plane. But I have to say the most enjoyable flights I have with the Cessna Skyhawk 172, just because of the smooth landings and you get to see a lot of stuff while flying. And if you or when you're in a commercial airplane, it just goes too quick to be able to fly at a lower altitude and to just glance at everything that is there below you. Like this really for me looks amazing. I could watch this the whole day. But I assume it's not very interesting to watch on a stream. Trustmaster just announced a new yoke for the PS5. Let me have a look. Even with the what is that called? Crust input, but looks good. Looks good. Oh, this one is priced at $500. Could be another model. But I think overall with the gear that there is, or you can get for the Microsoft Flight Sim, or overall all these sims out there, and like Gran Turismo 7 included, you end up spending maybe thousands of dollars or euros or whatever currency you have in a second just to make the experience more enjoyable. Like for Gran Turismo, I had for a short period of time the VR2, and I got sick from it somehow. Like after 5 minutes of driving, I had to just cancel everything and go outside or even take a nap because it was insane. Some kind of when yeah, taking for example, when you drive with the car over a bridge and you expect and anticipate the G-force and there is none. Yeah, my brain could not cope with it, so I got rid of it again. Don't you say so? I have one too. What do you do, the daily races, or are you just a offline racing guy, or open lobbies and stuff? Gonna pump up the sim rate a bit. Not too much, but let's make it 4 times. You like the season races online, so that would be the daily races, right? Because yeah, just because before the kiddo got delivered, I used to stream that as well, and I'm planning on continuing to stream that. I have a channel regarding Gran Turismo separately, but I got into the A ranks, and I assume it it takes some time to get there, and just in the last few weeks, I was struggling to stay in the A ranks. Lost it again, then got back in, but I'm on the lowest part of the A ranks, and for now my account is just sitting there. And my plans for the future are to get really some coaching done, to hopefully maybe settle somewhere in the mid-range of the A ranks, because the guys that have the A plus ranks, that's just alien. That's a whole other level. And congrats to them all, of course, but I see myself being home at somewhere the higher B lobbies. And I have to say, in all honesty, the flight simulator is the complete opposite of Gran Turismo, just because there is no pressure, no nothing. Covert company, let me look it up. Chances are, I don't know from or where you from, but chances are that we met on the track at least once, maybe. Looking it up. Give me a second. Oh, and I see you are streaming as well. Here is subscription number 28 landed. I could share mine too if you want to check it out. Would be Tom the Rookie. Some say I'm not a rookie anymore, but I think of myself as one. But interesting to meet people on a flight sim stream that play Gran Turismo 2.
Too many 911s in this lobby. There's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, now I see you are from the USA. Nice. I need to make an account for the Americas. I have one, or I'm sitting in Croatia, so I have two accounts from the EU. One main account, obviously, and one secondary account to kind of again be able to get into the daily races without having the fear of losing that A rank. And I see a lot of people have a account for all the regions. And I think they want to get practice in, but of course also promote the channel. Yeah, funny enough, I have 412 subs here and 412 subs on the Tom the Rookie account. But Tom the Rookie is my main account and everything, where I try to reach 1K subs in order to maybe possibly in the future get some money out of it in terms of the ads you can turn on. The plane says caution. What does it say? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, had a few people reaching out to me. To be honest, very good, high quality people, saying that like they would support me if I open up the memberships and everything. But hey, thank you for the sub, my friend. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just somehow don't plan on having the memberships on and the super chats and everything, because I feel that people overall are it's something impulsively driven, so I don't think I want people to give me money. If it's YouTube and the advertisers, it's fine, but I don't see myself getting money from other people just because they felt a certain way in a certain moment, and a few days later maybe they will be in need of that money and don't have it anymore. So I watch Digit on a daily basis. I have to say when I can, because now with 2 kids and I think I can say 2 or 3 jobs, often I cannot, the time slot is not available for me. But when I'm at work, and I do work a office job normally, and he starts around 2:30 p.m. my time, I make sure to jump in to say hi. And yeah, here and there I left a few donations on his channel. That's why I decided not to go with the memberships, but there was a time I was checking my memberships and everything, and I saw that I spent, I think, 200 euros tipping people on YouTube. And I thought to myself, that's too much. So yeah, I'm still a member of his channel for $1. I think that's the least I can do to support him, because he's my countryman, my fellow countryman, and I think he's a decent human being. So yeah, who knows? There might be a chance to meet him in real life. But yeah, as I got my gear and everything, my whole setup, I reached out to him over Instagram, and he basically told me what to get. And I was in the market for about 2,500 euros. I went with Fanatec, like all in, the cockpit, everything. And yeah, he was basically saying I don't need the DD Plus, I can go with the DD Pro with the 8 Newton meters. And yeah, I ended up going with the DD Plus just because I wanted to not to have to buy it twice, or you know the feeling you get something new into your hands and you are already looking for an update. So I didn't want that, so that's why I put down a bit more money and got something future-proof, so to speak. Digit is, I think we have maybe 3 drivers competing for the title fastest driver in Croatia, but he is up there. He is up there. I know there is a Mata Junior, is his name, and he is like quick as Digit, but he doesn't stream. He doesn't do anything basically. He just drives, and yeah, I guess enjoys Gran Turismo. But Digit is the only content creator from Croatia that is competing on that A+ level, and I think now he's on its way to get the S rank at least once. So he's balancing his accounts too. But again, very, very interesting meeting someone playing Gran Turismo on the Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm gonna increase the sim rate again. Otherwise, this flight will take forever. We have 4 left turns and then it's touchdown time. Yeah, I did, and I hope I won't regret it anytime soon. But as I said, I had like 15 years ago, I had my first wheel. Let's go down with the sim rates. Here we are. Had my first wheel. That was a Logitech G27, if I remember correctly. And it gave you a first impression of what sim racing could look like. And it was screwed down on a table. It was shaky. It was noisy. I think less
Echo
than
Delta Lima Bravo traffic.
2 Newton
Tommy
meters.
Mike Echo Charlie 8911. 5 miles northeast. 1700. Inbound to land. Runway
let's-
25. Echo Delta Lima Bravo.
Let's just finish with the ATC. And yeah, from there on I had a spark was ignited. Like for me waiting to get adult money and to be able to afford that stuff. And somehow the time came and I just went with it. So the rig is also in this tiny room and I think I have maybe 1 year to make it count or to move it elsewhere. It's been a while. I mean, it's never too late to start again. I for myself don't know how competitive I will be after rejoining after a month or so, because I used to stream, or I used to drive in the evenings and stream. I rarely drive without streaming. And now the setup is, let's disengage the autopilot. The setup is that I don't have, how to say it, there's no downtime for me in a way that I can plan anything. Because now the older one is at the grandma's house, the daughter is sleeping, wife enjoying a series or television. And it's now my time to, I don't know, get maybe 2 hours of gaming or replacing the tires on the car, whatnot. That's why I had to somewhat not step down, but to step aside, step back once the time is over, or once I can again schedule my streams. I fear I will be dropping back to low B before recovering. See, I need to lose some speed here. Almost like coming up on the first turn at Interlagos. I'm losing altitude too high, too quickly. not the cleanest flight, but cargo is safe. The weather conditions are changing. We have 60 knots of wind hitting the plane from the left side. Good thing is we are landing into the wind. We have now almost 20 knots. That's a lot for a tiny Cessna.
Echo Delta Lima Bravo traffic. Tommy Mike Echo Charlie 8 911 is on final. Runway 25 to land. Echo Delta Lima Bravo.
I'm somewhat high. Gonna flare this thing as smooth as I can. That was top notch, I think. Let's see what the ranking will say. Braked too late. There goes the rating. You watched the Wind of Change episode 2. Nice. Thank you. Let's skip this whole part. Very nice. That's actually, I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of streamers give a lot of attention to the reckless drivers, to the dirty drivers and everything. And I so often encounter good people on the track where it's not about racing, like not about finishing first, but just like leaving space, braking on time. If they bump into you, they say sorry at least, or let you overtake before the finish line. And I think it's good to shine a light on those people to show the good in people and not only in the dirty drivers. So yeah, that's what the series is about. And yeah, I try to collect the races where I have these encounters, and when I see somebody just like smashing it in terms of being I had a guy from Australia, Dre 5000, commented on a video, and like I quote, A ranked driver but A+ person, and I really love to meet A+ persons on the track and in life, but generally speaking, in Gran Turismo, having all these types of drivers, when you meet an A+ person, that's really outstanding. So I want to make a tribute to that. Yeah, level 131. Not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, I think I'm gonna not call it a night, but call it a stream. Twisted, thank you very much for... Let me read that. So many bad drivers in Gran Turismo. Some people don't treat it as serious as others. Yeah, and I think one has to remember, you have, like, Gran Turismo is the most easy accessible game, I think, of all times, we could say, in terms of multiplayer. And when you see how long does it take you to get into a race, and I can imagine you have people, or you have kids playing these games that are 12, 13, 14. You have a guy from Slovenia, Seba or Seb 13. He's an A+ driver. And I imagine him growing up, he didn't care about apologizing when you get into contact with somebody. But I think that's part of growing up for him. And yeah, I just want to say, like, every time I see or encounter the good drivers in Gran Turismo, I want to make sure to say thank you to all of them. And I'm guessing by the type of your writing and overall, I'm guessing you are the A+ person as well. So thank you in advance, and I hope we will meet on track. Yeah, of course. Thank you. I'm here. These streams are or the streams for the flight sim are unscheduled whatsoever, and like I try to pop in every now and then. But Tom the Rookie account will hopefully thrive and try to how to say it in English. I will try to surround myself with good people, so welcome in. Yeah, exactly that. Sportsmanship comes first, and the result in the race is secondary. So if it's in the top 8, I'm glad. I won't say no to the points, but the S ranking and the sportsmanship ranking is the main goal. Yeah, again, Twisted, thank you very much. You made my stream when I see the comments or the chat. The two of us got through it. Thank you for rating my recent landing. And yeah, again, I hope to see you around in Gran Turismo. If you wanna, or if you feel like it, add me on PSN. It's Tom - rookie. So we can have a friendly competition in terms of the lap times on the daily races. I like to compare myself always to all the friends or online friends I have. And it kind of motivates me to get a tiny bit better, to find that 10th of a second and jump into the top 10 on the friends rankings. But yeah, again, thank you very much. Have a great day in the USA, and I see you around. Until then, all the best. Bye.